Well, I don't know this Hispanic woman name or that. What's her pops? What's the woman's daughter name? Is it Emily B or Mel B? Anyway, one of those something B. That's her daughter. Some whatever B that is from the Love and Hip Hop. She was a stylist back in the day. It's her daughter. She's banging G Herbo. She's got 2 kids with G Herbo. Tatiana, I don't know, Latina something. That's her in the middle. She's the nice Latina ex-woman. And then you have Ari. They call her Miss Piggy, big-faced, fluffy face. I like her. She gets to the bag. And this is G Herbo's first baby mama. She's also banging money bag. Yo. Okay, so apparently, mind you, I absolutely, like, my man, he loves this. This is his, like, he can come up here and do the commentary on this like no other. I don't give a damn about a rapper's girlfriend. I could give 2 shits about a Jada Waiter, or Ari Fletcher, or any Instagram talentless. I'm famous because I'm with a rapper and I get posted on the blogs every other day. I don't care about them. I literally scroll past that. You guys have been blowing me up about this. And then when I took the time to listen to it and look at it, I was like, oh, okay, this is a little bit interesting. I can have an opinion because I really, listen, I don't care about niggas and hoes and they baby mamas. That's not my world. I don't care. But for the sake of conversation, I guess I can give a little bit of my opinion. Okay, so apparently, their son now. I was about to do a kung fu combo on that son's name, but it came to me like a thief in the night and dropped in my spirit. And the name is Yoshan Yoshanda. But I think we'll just go with the Yoshan for short. He is the baby between Ari and G Herbo. And there's been a history from what I can gather, okay? There's been a history between these 2 girls. Ari has never liked G Herbo's girlfriend. Now, I don't know what this is about. I don't know if this is some baby mama stuff, whatever. She don't like the girl. So apparently, the baby, and we find out later that the son is always, when he comes to LA, he's always being left with the Latina ex-woman. We're just going to call her that. And the baby is now saying that he don't want to go over there. He don't want to be around her. He hates her. He wants to pow her, because, she's mean. He was falling. She threw a pillow at him. All kind of stuff. Basically, saying that, I think she even said that, I don't know if she hit him. This is what she was saying, okay? And the woman, the Latina ex-woman, she said that is not true. I did not do anything. I don't know why you have a problem with me. Then she went on Instagram and she posted all of this like little collage of her and the son, and she talked about how she really loved Yoshan and like that was her like she really loved him, but out of respect for Ari, she wouldn't overstep her boundaries and post pictures of them. But she's just posting to show that she would never hurt her son, and she really cares about that girl's son. And so Ari's like, I don't care. You doing all this posting my son. Take my son picture down. Don't post my son. Girl, as a matter of fact, you got 20 minutes to remove my son off your page or I'm going to post something that you don't want me to post. To me, which made me feel like, girl, she done reached out to you because G Herbo been cheating on her and trying to figure out how does she handle it? How could she cope? So, Ari, you done got some receipts on this girl because she done reached out to you crying about G Herbo and you was going to post that. But anyway, so now Ari's saying, you can't, G Herbo, she can't be around my son no more. G Herbo saying, well, how is that going to work? Because he's around me, I'm around her. Like, that's my baby mama. I got 2 kids with her. Like, why wouldn't you want your son to, be with his other siblings? Because G Herbo now has 2 children with this girl. Okay. Ari like, I don't want her around my son. I don't want her around my child. Okay. So that's as far as I got with it. That's as far as I needed to go. And this is where I think. I seen a video of Ari's kid. And I've heard through multiple sources that nigga's bad as hell. I really don't like children. I don't like children. I don't like dogs like that. Especially if they're not my own. because I think that people just let their children and they let their pets get away with murder, and instead of beating their ass or popping them and whooping them, they will continue to let their pets and their children destroy things. And those pets and children don't have boundaries when it comes to other people's stuff, because their parents and their owners allow them to just wreak havoc and chaos around in their own home. So I'm going to start there. I'm starting there for a reason. Now, I say that to say, at first I felt like, Ari, girl, you being a hater? Are you feeling some type of way? And a piece of her is being a hater, because she said that she wanted to have a baby. She played a joke on her son, said she wanted to have a baby. And this is how the whole thing kicked off. The son kind of broke down and almost started crying and didn't want her to have a baby. Okay? And the reason why he didn't want to have a baby, I don't know. He thinks, whatever the case is, she feel like she can't have a baby with Moneybagg Yo, because it's going to hurt her son. But G Herbo's continuously having kids with this other girl, right? So I feel like she's kind of hating that, he's able to continue and move on with a new life, with a new girl, new baby mama, and really start over new. Ari still has not been able to have a baby with Moneybagg Yo. So they family haven't completely started anew. Now, I don't know how old the son is. I don't know. But what we did find out, though, is that the little boy is upset, really, because G Herbo always leaves the little boy with the Latina woman. So the little boy is just frustrated. He said, I don't want to go over there no more, because I don't want to be sitting at home with her. I want to be with my dad. And there was a recording where you heard the little boy saying, hey, don't leave me by myself. You always just leave me with her. You always just leave me over here. So on one end, I understand the frustration from the little boy, and I think that's the root of it. The little boy just don't want to be left. He want to be with his daddy. And then with the girl, because people are trying to say, well, the girl, she's not innocent. She's doing something. And you know what? I'm not going to sit here and take her side all the way. She is doing something. I'm going to tell you what she's doing in my mind. And Ari kind of knows it. G Herbo going out doing him. You watching G Herbo kid. G Herbo first baby mama don't like me. I'm sitting up here 8 months pregnant. You done cheated on me. You doing whatever you doing. Then you got this badass kid that ain't mine, running around this house, crying, destroying, tearing crap up. I'm pregnant. I'm tired. I don't like his baby mama. I'm pissed off at you. And every time I look at this raggedy, scraggly, loudmouth freaking rugrat, I have to see you. So now I start to resent. Nigga, what am I, a glorified babysitter? Just drop your kids off? Just because I'm Mexican don't mean I'm a housekeeper. Or whatever. You know what I mean? So she's probably, the little boy gets in there, crying, throwing stuff, yelling, doing stupid stuff, setting stuff on fire. She probably told him to sit the hell down and shut his ass up. And she's absolutely right. I'd have told him that too. You sit your stupid ass down. Can't stand you. You know what I mean? That's why I don't want to watch nobody. Like, because everybody let their kids and they let their kids and they let their pets get away with whatever. And then you can't, they want you to watch them, but they done created a monster. And your monster can't come over here. Because around here, your monster will be demonstratized. Because I will beat the brakes off your child and your dog. You're not going to come over here and disrupt my peace. And so, maybe I may not hit you, but I'm going to give you a look of death. Every time that little rascal, nasty mother would walk around and act like he going to scream, I'll look at that stupid son of a bitch and say, just give him the ugliest face, like, I'm finna beat your, I wrist my fist up, and I probably would do that all day long and had him like, yeah, now sit your ass down and go watch TV. Go push a push pop and get the hell out of my face. I'm tired. I'm tired of you and your daddy, and I can't stand your mama. I don't want you sitting over here under me either. I got my own kids I want to tend to. But now I'm stuck here looking at you. You think I want to be here with you too? Because I don't. I'm just as tired of your daddy as I am. We both tired. Good. Hope you don't come back over here. Good riddance to you. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the truth. That's the truth. And so Ari is just like, well, girl, you just sitting there mad because, you watching another woman's kid while your nigga's out doing whatever he doing, blah, 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 blah. And I believe there's some truth to that. And Ari, but you know that. But I don't think that she's just over there abusing the kids. But you also have to understand, that your kid is bad. And you know that your kid don't really have no boundaries and have no rules. And I'm not about to sit up here and let your kid, walk around my house and wreak havoc. And then, who knows? Is he over here beating on my kid? Now, okay. Now, back on the kid's defense. I'm the oldest of a lot of children. And I have these debates all the time. Shout out to all the people shout out to all the oldest in the room. If I ever meet somebody and they tell me that they're the oldest out of all their siblings, I don't care if it's 2, 3, whatever, 10, 12. I have a special place in my heart for you because I just feel like the oldest always gets the end of the stick. It's never fair for us. We are the experiment. We are the first ones pushed out. We are the first ones people do not really care about. We are the ones that have to figure it all out. And then we get everybody trickles down after us, and then all the way till it gets to the baby. And then it's like, oh, we figured it all out. Then you start to see the parents that you wish you would have had. For me, my parents and split up, broke up, had kids and different marriages, blended, this, that, and the third. It was just a mess. Now, my youngest siblings on both sides, they don't know what an argument looks like. What, not having your mom and having your dad on the same page looks like. You know what I mean? And so they're considered lucky. I can't tell you, like, child, the things that my parents do now for my younger brothers and sisters, they get up and move from city to city, state to state. Some of my brothers, there is no date where you can move out. When it was my time, them niggas was looking for places for me to go. But it is what it is. So I'm saying, listen, I say that to say, the little boy is already going to have some trauma. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate because I'm sure, his dad now has 2 other children. He has 2 other children with another woman. And now she has her 2 children. And so those two children will have their biological mom and dad in one household, right? And now he has his mom and his dad that cannot seem to communicate or co-parent well. So he's going to be divided between both houses. And then, boom. Once Ari has a baby with Moneybag Yo, guess who ends up being the only child still in their situation? Yo Sean, right? Because Ari and G Herbo, they're not having another kid together. So guess what? Ari gets to start over a new family with her baby, with Moneybag Yo. That gets to be their baby. So they're going to both want everything for their baby. Just like G Herbo's and the Latina woman going to want everything for their baby. Then for G Herbo and Ari, they're going to have to get on the same page to get the things for their baby. But they're not together. They don't even like each other. They got their own separate families. So that boy gets lost in the middle. And so that's and he's the oldest, right? So that's going to be the unfortunate part for him because, he's screwed either way. Unfortunately, he probably, and the thing is, he knows it, but he probably doesn't realize, it sucks. And, for me, I hate blended families. I grew up in blended families. I wish it is just what it is. It's the way of life. It's never going to end. Blended families will always be a thing of what it is. But ultimately this all sucks for the kid, and I feel bad, especially him being the firstborn. It's just he's gonna have to deal with he's got all of this going on, and then he gets to watch now once Ari figures it out with whoever she's gonna end up being with. Once G Herbo and whoever they figure it out, then you get to see what it really looks like to be a child in a real flourishing family, and then he's had to deal with all this back and forth, tug of war, pick and pull. She can't be around my kid, so now I'm not gonna really be around my kid, and I don't want this thing around my kid. It's just a lot, and no one really wins in this situation, especially the child. So it's really unfortunate, but it's just the way that it is, and it usually happens to the firstborn. The firstborn always gets banged. That's just what it is, and it's unfortunate. But good luck to them. Okay. Ooh.